Hello, library makers! Welcome to Virtual Lab Time. I'm Miss Nancy, and today I'm going to talk to you about making BristleBots, or mini robots. I hope you were able to pick up the Make and Take kit with the BristleBot supplies from the library. I'm filming from a new location. I'm actually in the Kids Lab in the library now. We're open, so you can come in. Kids Lab isn't open, but we will have more of these virtual programs and making takes, so you can pick up the supplies. Like I have a little box of supplies here. Yours will be in a bag that you can pick up, and then we can make it together. All right, so we're going to get started. Now that you've checked for all of your pieces, we're going to go ahead and make the BristleBot. To start, you'll need the toothbrush head. Since we don't want you to cut up your own toothbrush, and they're really hard to cut apart, we have just the head of one. Don't worry, these have never been used. Next, you want to apply the double-sided tape to the top flat part of the toothbrush head. So we're going to pull off the plastic strip, just like this on one side. We want to stick it right on top here. The next step is going to pull off the plastic strip from the top. Now we have another sticky side. And now we're going to attach the vibration motor on top of the double-sided tape with the wirings facing what would be the top of the toothbrush head. It doesn't really matter on these, so you don't have to put it a certain way. So you want to place the motor. So I'm placing it, if you can see, so it's just kind of lining up towards the back here. And then I'm sticking it on. And you want to have one wire up, so choose whichever wire that you want up. I'm choosing the blue one. And then the red one, you just want to kind of coil it so it's stuck on the tape. And push that on the tape, not too far in, especially this little wire end here, because we're going to sit our battery right on top of that. So you want to stick that right in there, and again, don't stick that end in too deep because it's kind of hard to get back up if you need to, because this tape is super sticky. So the vibration motor, this little guy here, helps to move the toothbrush head to move up and down on the tilted bristles. You can see they're tilted here a little bit, causing the BristleBot to move around. So that's why we use this vibration motor to help the BristleBot to move. Now we're ready to mount the button cell battery. So we want to do that on the double-sided tape with the negative side down. So that's going to be this side. And you can see the positive symbol on the other side. We want to put that right on top of our wire there and squish that down really well. You can see when I put our BristleBot down, he falls over. So what we're going to do is add some legs like I did on this one. So you'll have two pipe cleaners in different colors. You can either put them side by side, or I like to do a little twist. And then you want to put them right in between the motor and the battery. Center them in between and stick them down so they stick to that tape a little bit. You can see like this. If we put it down on the table, you can bend it just a little bit. So these are your BristleBot's legs, and now it helps your BristleBot to stay upright. Now it's time to add eyes to your BristleBot. You can add both or just one, like I did on this one. I'm going to go ahead and remove the sticky backing, and you can go ahead and stick your eye right there. And if you want to do another one, you can. You could probably even put the eye on the other side, and it can be your BristleBot can see in either direction. It's up to you. You can also decorate your BristleBot using markers and color them the way you want. You can add extra things to your BristleBot. Just make sure, like if you add a pom-pom, if say you want to glue one on somewhere, don't add it close to this motor, because if anything gets tangled in the motor here, then your motor will stop working. Okay, let's power up our BristleBot to see if it works. You want to bend this motor wire right here, the one that you have sticking up. So, oh, can you see it just started working? So we want that to touch the battery, and you can poke that in between the pipe cleaners and the battery, and now it's ready to go. Look at that. And let's see if I can get my other one going. Oh, his eye popped off. Let's pop that back on. So a few things, if your BristleBot isn't working, check the connection to your batteries. Oh, there I have both of them going. You also want to check the weight to make sure that the battery and the motor are evenly distributed, so they aren't too close together or too far apart. If they're falling over, check your legs that we added with the pipe cleaners. And if you want to stop them, you can just pull out that wire, like the blue wire here. Now there's a couple things you can do with your BristleBot. You can set up different things and see if they can bowl things over. Let's see if they can move pom-poms around. Or you could race them through a maze. All right, on your marks, get set, go, go. Oh, see, my battery wasn't connected on this one. Okay, now I think we're ready to go. Well, they don't race really well, but you can definitely try it. So you can paint with your BristleBots. Put some paper in a box, like I have a box here. And you want to use a box just because you saw how the BristleBots go all over the place. So we want to connect our wires, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've got my paper in a box, and I've got a little pellet of paint. And I'm going to go ahead and dip the bristles. Can you see? I'm going to dip them right in here. And then we're going to see how our BristleBot paints. Look at him go. Oh, I think he needs a little more paint. What do you think? Oh, and I'm dripping paint. All right, let's give him a little more paint. Paint, paint BristleBot. Look at him paint. So this is one other idea that you can try. What else can you come up with? One thing to keep in mind if you go to wash off that paint off of your brush, try to keep your battery and your motor clean. Maybe put some plastic wrap over them, or go ahead and try to take them off. If your sticky tape isn't sticky any longer, if you take the battery and the motor off, you can use that poster tack to put on there, or get some new double-sided tape. Anything that has two sticky sides that will help to hold on the motor and the battery will work. I hope you enjoy your BristleBot. When you come into the library, come tell me what you did with yours. You can also email pictures to us so we can share them in our Kids Lab Lab Time Show and Tell post on Facebook and Instagram. I hope that you've had fun making your BristleBot. Until next time, bye!